Dude, I don't know why it's taken me this long to realize it, but, the Titans bullshit. I somehow didn't notice it during the whole dark matter grind and just using all of the LMGs and stuff. They all have their own special strengths and weaknesses for sure, like every weapon should, except the Titan. I really can't find much wrong with this thing other than somebody being right up in your shit with a really fast fire rate weapon. That's about it. Also, to everybody that tweeted at me, all your water bottle graveyard, because I felt a little weird, to be honest. So we're gonna run Prophet along with this whole Titan thing. So I think most people, if you do play Call of Duty, there's always this certain OP weapon in the game, okay? And usually on Call of Duty, since we don't really get updates as often as other games, or at least I feel like we should anyway, the past few years. So to have them sitting there and adjusting things and actually making a whole bunch of changes and patch notes and shit like that pretty consistently is actually really nice. Wait, they have more than one?!
Hostile tag deploy beacon active.
Oh my goodness, they're so lucky they just kept piling body on top of body. Any other Call of Duty, it would be over right there. How many bullets was that? Got to play the game. I mean, it's just Titan, dude. I don't know. It takes like 2 or 3 bullets at most to kill somebody from any distance, anywhere on the body. It's ridiculous. So if you're looking for the most perfect, all-purpose weapon that you could possibly think of, if you want to win gunfights, most weapons in this game have some sort of weakness. And even the Titan itself does have its own weakness. But it's such a small niche weakness that honestly, I just don't know how to fucking deal with it. Now, obviously, it's Call of Duty. You can die very quickly. None of these weapons are going to guarantee you immortality, except op spawning with the Titan as Prophet. Then you're basically invulnerable, and you can have a perfect KD, and each and every single time you die, you can operator spawn out, proceed to shoot down any kill streak that they have in the sky, and outgun anybody from any distance, regardless of where they are, whether they're sitting behind cover or not, because you can shoot through the goddamn thing easier than you can stick your finger through some toilet paper while you're trying to wipe your— This Titan can virtually do everything. Now, the LMG class in Call of Duty over the years has always been kind of a joke. They would have to be utterly overpowered just because of the amount of mobility issues that you end up having with this thing, which, by the way, the Hades does have some mobility, and on top of that, also, you can kind of remedy the mobility issues with LMGs on this game in particular by running lightweight plus stock, shit like that. You want a more run and gun style with it, but honestly, you don't really need it, especially with this style of gameplay that we have, where most people are just sitting behind cover. It doesn't really matter.
Thanks to the Marlkress basketball game with Nicholas and his mom.
I mean, look at that. I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, wait, I picked up another Titan? How many people are using the damn thing?
Tactical reinforcements.
What the? What? This game's... I love this game. This isn't even the best sight that I can use on this thing either. We could go into the attachments on this thing. Even as a base weapon, this thing is pretty good. But on top of it, the attachments are what make this thing just so gross, man. I don't... Like, I shouldn't be able to outgun this guy. I mean, he missed me, but... You could get extended mags to get it up to 100 shots. Use extended mags 2 to get 150 shots, so you just never have to reload. This whole lobby is just like a whole bunch of people using the Titans. I think I pissed people off. Put all the different sights on it where it virtually has not much recoil, man. It really... I mean, dude, there's nothing you can do about this fucking spam. About every, I don't know, minute and a half, there's like 4 Prophet drones that all come out at the same time because no one wants to use it strategically. They don't need to, they just throw it out there and it just gives them a free fucking kill. Whoa! Did I shoot under his slim little body? How do I miss a bodybuilding bulldog? Right, see, my seeker mine is up. There's gonna be at least 2 of them coming around the corner. There it is. Dude, I'm so it's so stupid. I should be able to resist it. I'm sorry. I should be able to resist that. Everybody's using it now. I'm just, this is so horrible. Hey, I got FMJ too. We can do this all fucking day. On top of that, Treyarch are so aware of how much of an issue that flinch is and has been in Call of Duty for so long. It should not be a thing. Most of the pro players agree with it. You'd be considered in the minority if you were somebody that actually likes flinch in Call of Duty. Or any shooter for that matter. 30 and 15. Could do better, obviously, but this lobby is just filled with Titans. As you can see, Titan Prophets.
Broken Titan. I had to pull it out.
See, even he knows. Treyarch are so aware that flinch is an issue that they've decided to weaponize it in the form of one of the strongest weapons in the game and put the fucking operator mod on it. Is it Fat Barrel or something it's called? Obviously, quick draw on there as well to help a little bit with being able to fight a little bit closer range and stuff. Catches you off guard or you're not ADSing yet. That helps for sure. Virtually every weapon benefits from quick draw. Here, let me see something. Primary operator mod. The oppressor. Okay, it's called oppressor. It's not Fat Barrel. This is oppressor. It suppresses enemies near your bullet stream. So basically, they've made it so you don't even need to shoot anybody to give them fucking flinch. So every single time you're playing against something like this, even if you're behind cover, your character ends up having mental earthquakes behind cover just hearing the fucking thing. Oh, good thing I joined the nice team. Multiple UAVs? No problem. After all of that, you don't even need to run a secondary on this. It's gone. FMJ2. FMJ1's cute and all, but they decided to give it FMJ2, which does extra damage to vehicles. It also does something else, but I forget what it was. It's really, I don't even. I seriously need to list more fucking ridiculous attachments for this thing. Because the fire rate is just so slow and so just precise. Luckily, I'm really surprised they didn't get the fucking thing rapid fire to make up for its one true weakness is being able to get close to the person using the Titan and hope that you're using a faster fire rate weapon. And honestly, a lot of that has to even do with not just the nature of the weapons themselves, but also how the servers work and the tick rates and shit. Ever have times where you start dumping bullets into people and you see down in the bottom right that you discharged 10 bullets. The person didn't move, but you heard maybe 5-6 hit markers or so, and you're wondering where the rest of your bullets went. It probably has to do with something with the server and connection of that person to you and all this other shit as well, right? Just because some of this stuff is actually peer-to-peer. It's weird. That's its one true weakness, is to get close to somebody that's using the Titan. But you don't even need a launcher. You can just get FMJ2 and shoot virtually everything out of the sky. I would love to have somebody call in a gunship on me just so I can shoot it down with bullets only. I can't get over it. Running him with something like Prophet, even Torque, because you really don't need to move around much with this thing, although you can. I mean, that's how I'm playing. That's my play style. I don't usually like to sit back too much, but this thing just makes you so comfortable with the idea of doing virtually nothing and getting all of this reward for nothing that, I mean, why would I try even harder when the thing just rewards me for just sitting here? You can shoot down UAVs in like 7 bullets. You can shoot down helicopters in like 10 to 15. This is the one game where I have a hard time trying to figure out if the kill streaks are strong or weak as shit, or if just everything is strong so that it makes everything look weaker. I don't even know. It's a very, very confusing feeling because there are times where you feel like, man, I'm getting destroyed by this whole strike team and all this other shit. Game's over as soon as they have the strike team. It's actually such a big issue, even though you can shoot things down and destroy things easily. There have been people trying to figure out ways to keep people inside of these games because so many people end up leaving the game once they end up getting, you know, kill streaks going and shit. I can't figure out if everything is strong or if everything's weak. They destroyed the sniper's net, but with a launcher. The launcher's good too. Hey, I mean, you can keep using a launcher if you want, but you got an all-purpose weapon like the Titan here. You just beam people across the map, win mid, long, some short engagements. And the game also does the nice thing of changing your entire gun around every single time you equip a different attachment. They even let you know the red bullets are FMJ2 to let you know you're about to be shot with some bullshit. Strike team, I mean, we only got 5 more kills, but these two guys not paying attention, just getting melted within 2 or 3 shots, especially if you're shooting upper chest. And shit, if you hit him in the head, it could take 2 bullets. I mean, you could work your ass off. Like, for that strike team right there, the other team could have had an FMJ2 Titan on the other team and shot and destroyed that sniper's nest. The drone squad would have been a little bit harder to blow up and everything. I do think that one streak in particular is actually, it's a little bit better to use a launcher on those. But you could have shot down everything I just worked for right there within just a few bullets. So on top of sometimes your streaks feeling absolutely amazing and they just destroy the map and you control the map and the other team will feel like they have nothing to do, to the point to where there were people actually talking about people leaving games is a huge issue and you can't get your nice gameplays because the team just keeps backing out, joining, backing out, joining. And then other times it just feels like your kill streaks are completely disposable and it just means nothing. That's just what the Titan does. I just feel weird even working up streaks with my Titan because I'm like, dude, honestly, they're just gonna get destroyed anyway. I would argue, actually no, I wouldn't even argue. I would confirm that having a team trying to shoot things down with FMJ2 Titans is more effective than a team that's using launchers. 100%. I can't imagine how quickly a gunship would actually explode if there was a team of Titan FMJ2 users shooting it. It wouldn't even last long. And the flares, doesn't really matter. These are bullets. not missiles. They're not heat-seeking, although sometimes they feel like they are. I mean, the only thing that really seems to beat it are just like people with a nice SMG shot or somebody that's already posted up that can ding you before you start shooting. Like, a part of me wants my team to start losing to a certain degree just so I can show you guys how stupid it is whenever people get these streaks going. It doesn't matter. Like, seriously, if I just sit back, imagine if I was Torque too, so even when they got close to me, it didn't even matter. The thing that counters the Titan is the Titan. It's the top of the food chain. This thing is just ridiculous. Oh, UAV, that's cute. And all that hard work. He still dropped the care package on the ground, so here, we'll do this. We'll just shoot the Mantis. There we go. I dumped what, maybe 10, 15 bullets into that thing? And just exploded. I destroyed the care package carrier thing. This is shit that you would never be able to blow up with a normal launcher, ever. I always die after the strike team, every single time, man. Anyway, yeah, if you want to shoot shit down, use Titan FMJ2. You don't even need to use a launcher, honestly. For things that are really high up in the sky, just lead your shots a little bit. They'll let you know when they're connected, and it's not like you're gonna have a hard time hitting anything. Very, very minimal amount of recoil that you're getting. And honestly, you could just sit there and tap fire the thing, and as long as you land like 10 to 20 bullets into something, it's probably gonna explode. I don't have any exact number for how tanky the gunship is, but I imagine it probably will take 20, 30 bullets maybe, all just landing on top of it. The main defense of a lot of these things in the sky isn't their tankiness, it's that they have flares and shit like that, but they're not flaring bullets, so I don't know what they're gonna do about this. I feel like they need to tone down the damage of the FMJ2 to vehicles specifically. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.